Handguns are the hottest products in the firearms market. However, one obvious fact is that they are not the same in quality and performance. Some are just built differently, allowing them to outshine most of their competitors, regardless of their price. Hey, this is your boy Ted from Line45, and today I'll be giving you my rundown of the best handguns in 2024. Honestly, ranking these guns wasn't the easiest task, but come aboard as I compiled these guns based on objective metrics, not just my personal biases. So, factors like how easily I can shoot them accurately in various situations and their overall reliability and functionality have the heaviest bearings here. But first, let me do this quick plug. Hit the like and subscribe button. All those buttons you can see below. I know it feels like a hassle, but those simple clicks mean a lot for my channel. Now, let's return to the video. H&K VP9. No one should sleep on the VP9. Pound per pound, it's one of the best striker-fired polymer pistols under the $1,000 price range. It's an excellent pick if you think that the Glock 19 isn't good for you anymore. But of course, even without comparing it with other polymer handguns, the VP9 is objectively an excellent shooter. It's both accurate and reliable, but without being too pricey. It's a compact pistol that is chambered in 9mm. It measures about 7.34 inches long and weighs around 25 ounces or so when unloaded. Meanwhile, its barrel is 4 inches long. The VP9 comes with a number of interchangeable side panels and back straps. Basically, it lets you configure its grip to your liking. There are multiple combinations you can try, so you can always find what works for you. Of course, a good grip translates to better accuracy and control. Another reason for the striking quality of the VP9 is its striker-fired mechanism. VP9 tinkered with its striker trigger to remove its sponginess and reduce its pre-travel as much as possible. Because of this, the VP9 possesses a smooth and tactile trigger, one that is easy to control and operate. You'll also notice its slide serrations on the front and rear. They are quite aggressive and allow for a positive grip whenever you charge the pistol. It also has a Picatinny rail and 3-dot iron sights. Nothing spectacular, but they work nonetheless in optimizing the combat effectiveness of the VP9. It's easily one of the most reliable production polymers right now. Canik SFX Rival S. Canik launched the TTI Combat in 2024 in partnership with the Terran Tactical Innovations. While this gun is awesome due to its new features, such as the thing being built in an entirely new frame, I do think that the SFX Rival S is a better option overall. Essentially, I see the Rival S as one of the best competition-ready pistols if you are tight on budget. Now, I am not just a new Canik fan. Even though people were skeptical about it at the time, I already loved the brand's production of guns. The company has come a long way, and with the Rival S, it seems that there's no point in downplaying these Israeli firearms. The fundamentals of the SFX Rival S are just the same as other Canik pistols. Essentially, they are affordable, feature high-quality factory triggers, and provide user-friendly ergonomics. But with the Rival S, you'll be getting a gun with a steel frame and optics-ready slide. You can actually order the gun with factory-installed optics, but that's not necessary, in my opinion. Aside from the platform for the optics, the slide also features lightning ports, aggressive serrations, and window cuts, all of which improve the already positive operation of the pistol. The controls of the Rival S are all ambidextrous and non-intrusive, meaning that you can access them with little effort. These user-friendly controls are among the reasons why the Rival S appeals to a larger market. The undercut trigger guard and relief cuts on the steel frame ensure you can comfortably handle the gun. It has swappable grip inserts, which, by the way, has grippy yet comfortable texturing. The aluminum trigger isn't shabby. The wide trigger face adds to its tactile feeling. It resets fast and is overall smooth. There's little over-travel, but this is something I don't notice anymore every time I fire the gun. The trigger of the SFX Rival S is definitely one of the finest out-of-the-box triggers right now. Springfield Armory Echelon. The SA Echelon was just introduced in 2023, and so far it has impressed shooters with its overall performance. It's a striker-fired pistol, but it's completely different from the striker-fired guns produced by Springfield in the past, such as the Hellcat and XD. The reason for the difference lies in its removable fire control group chassis system. What this means is that the gun is entirely modular, and can be configured for aftermarket customization. In its bare form, the Echelon is a semi-auto pistol chambered in 9mm and has a standard capacity of 18 rounds and an extended capacity of 21 rounds. Contrary to popular belief, the Echelon isn't a polymer handgun. Instead, it adopts a steel frame, but with a polymer grip module. It comes with a 4.5-inch barrel as well. With this construction, I deem the Echelon as a suitable option for a duty-grade compact handgun, and it is a good replacement for Glock 17. There are several features embedded in Echelon that improve its accuracy and overall positive operation. I appreciate its undercut trigger guard since it enhances my hold over the gun. The slide is also properly serrated, and it even has aggressive cocking tabs. As most of you already know, the Echelon includes an optic mounting system. This mounting system is kinda special since it caters to a number of optic footprints by the use of removable pins. In practice, this lets you configure a red dot to co-witness with its existing sights. The dust cover of the Echelon, which you can find on its grip module, holds a 4-slot accessory rail that is compatible with a number of weapon accessories. The trigger is actually fine and operates in a way that no ordinary striker-fired pistols can come close to. It's crisp and smooth, and it will reset shortly. Walther PDP Match Steel. Walther Arms dropped the bomb this year when it introduced the metal version of the PDP. The steel frame PDP is nothing short of impressive, as it brought all the fine features of the polymer PDP and precision-engineered machinery. The quality of the pistol is meant for competition. It's accurate, fresh from the box, and exudes optimal reliability even in high-stress conditions. With the steel frame, the new PDP is substantially heavy. It's about 41 ounces with an empty magazine, which reduces its muzzle flip and recoil. This means that the gun can shoot flatly, and with its 3 18-round magazines, you are getting a high-capacity gun with superb stopping power. It's quite easy to grip the Walther PDP Match Steel, thanks to its high-cut beaver tail and long frame. Plus, the pistol has the performance-duty texture of Walther that keeps your palms bolted to the grip. The checkered front strap also helps in attaining a secure hold. The PDP Match Steel also sports the dynamic performance trigger, which by far is arguably the most fantastic feature that PDP pistols have to offer. With the DP trigger system, the flat-face triggers in the PDP Match Steel pistols have less take-up and weight. They reset fast as well, which in turn allows for quick and accurate shots. You can get the PDP Match Steel in either 4.5-inch or 5-inch barreled models. These barrels have a 1.9-inch twist rate, which guarantees their precision. Their slides have the super terrain serrations. You see, unlike traditional slide serrations, which are cut into the slide, the super terrain serrations are raised above the slide surface. This provides a more aggressive and secure grip for easier slide manipulation, even if your hands get bloody or sweaty. Speaking of, the slide is already cut for optics, and you can get various mounting plates from Walther. Wesson Combat SFX9. One way or another, the Wesson Combat SFX9 should appear on this list. It's a custom gun, I know, but that's the reason why it stands out. The gun is about $3,000 or so, and this price tag isn't meant for everyone. Still, it's not its cost that makes it awesome. Instead, it's how the gun shoots. If I can just surmise my experience with this pistol in one sentence, then it would be that the gun is a cheat. No cap. I know that it's the shooter that makes the gun great. However, with the Wesson Combat SFX9, it feels like you are getting an unfair advantage. Even if a crappy shooter like me can make sub 1.5-inch shots at 15 yards without trying hard. The SFX9 features a solid frame, which is objectively better than the frame used on its EDC X9 predecessor. I can say that its frame resembles the Glock a bit, but its grip angle perfectly copied the grip angle of 1911's. Needless to say, the SFX9 is built on the 1911 platform, which means that it comes with a manual thumb safety and a single-action trigger. The only difference is that it doesn't have a grip safety, which isn't a downer at all. The sights are superb, and the trigger is designed to shoot fast. Every time the gun cycles, it's extremely smooth with zero hiccups. Perhaps my only problem with the SFX9 is that I don't know when to stop firing it. It's absolutely a joy to shoot, and a reliable one at that, with proper oiling. Dan Wesson DWX. Another gun that I consider a cheat to have is the Wesson DWX, and by all means, it's not an ordinary pistol. It blends the signature features of CZ75 and 2011 pistols, making it extremely accurate, with smooth shooting and downright ergonomic. In addition to that, its trigger is perhaps peerless, regardless of whether you compare it with other high-end striker-fired or hammer-fired pistols. Now, the Wesson DWX is not as expensive as the Wilson Combat SFX9, but its overall quality commands a nice impression of it. This full-size pistol spans 8.5 inches long and comes with a 5-inch match-grade bull barrel. It stands close to 6 inches, which is why it's able to hold 19 rounds of 9mm on its magazine. There's a good heft to the gun. At 45 ounces, it ticks the boxes for recoil mitigation and speed shooting. As I mentioned, the Wesson DWX integrates the ergonomics and design features of the CZ75 with the modularity and high-performance aspects of 2011 pistols. The reason for marrying the two platforms is actually simple. By doing so, the DWX would acquire all the competition-winning features of a CZ75 and 2011 handguns. Specifically, the DWX incorporates the grip shape, frame contours, beaver tail, and general handling characteristics of the CZ75. That's a huge plus since it lets operators control and shoot the gun with optimal comfort and precision. My hands can hold the grip high and nice, which in the grand scheme promotes a natural shooting hold. Simultaneously, the DWX took the modular frame design and superior trigger system of the 2011 platform. It's a 1911 trigger, but it is on a more refined scale. It operates smoothly. The take-up is short before it breaks cleanly and consistently at 3.5 pounds. The reset is both audible and tactile, which puts an impression that this gun is spoiling me. There are no losses on its accuracy or reliability at all. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Just press all the buttons. Those little clicks are free, but they help the channel a lot. Stay sharp, stay safe, and remember, it's not just about the shot, it's about mastering the craft. Until next time, lock and load.